Hey, what's up, folks? Things are really heating up in this massive $1 billion lawsuit that was filed in the state of Florida against all of these big financial YouTubers. And I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the latest update. This is absolutely insane. But yeah, I was looking at the docket today and this really happened. So we're actually going to go ahead and take a look right here. This is what happened. So it says here, and this was filed today, it says notice of filing and plaintiff's request for a status conference regarding defendant's harassment towards counsel. Then you read right here, it says plaintiffs respectfully file these materials to the court to provide notice and context supporting their request for a status conference regarding defendant Mr. Ben Armstrong's harassment towards plaintiffs counsel. They're basically saying that Bitboy is harassing the lawyers of the plaintiff, which is Edwin Garrison. That is exactly what they're saying. Now, for those who don't know what a status conference is, basically a status conference is a meeting with the judge. And what they're saying here is they are requesting a meeting with the judge to discuss the defendants, which is Mr. Ben Armstrong, aka Bitboy Crytpo, to discuss his harassment towards the counsel. But they take it a step further, because we look right here, you see Exhibit A, declaration of Lorenza Ospina. I hope I'm saying that right. Exhibit B, emails from Ben Armstrong to the plaintiff's counsel. And Exhibit C, tweets posted by Mr. Ben Armstrong on his Twitter page as Exhibit C. This is absolutely insane. So the plaintiffs have provided supporting evidence, including a declaration from Lorenza Ospina, who works for the law firm, emails from Ben Armstrong, and all those different things. And the purpose of this is they want to discuss this harassment with the judge and how it might affect the legal proceedings. This is absolutely insane. So we're going to read further into this. Crazy stuff. Let's go ahead and look at another document here. So it says right here, says plaintiffs respectfully request a status conference, again, meeting with the judge to discuss and address defendant Ben Armstrong's most recent threats, harassments. This is what they're saying. And they got the receipts. So it says right here, late last week on March 15, 2023, plaintiffs filed the class action lawsuit, blah, blah, blah. Then it says one of the defendants named in the complaint is Mr. Ben Armstrong, who is a YouTuber. We get that. Here's where it gets juicy. Shortly after filing this FTX complaint, defendant Armstrong began harassing plaintiff's counsel here in this jurisdiction with endless phone calls, tweets, and emails to him privately and publicly by posting insulting and threatening posts on Twitter, YouTube, and other social media. Armstrong's behavior has been quickly escalating. This is when it gets crazy. Number 4, defendant Armstrong, Bitboy Crytpo, has made numerous calls and emails to counsel's office, at times making up to 21 calls within a 45-minute period. See Exhibit A. We'll definitely go ahead and take a look at that. Defendant Ben Armstrong also left voicemails that specifically target undersigned counsel. The voicemails are not only full of vulgarities, but they also include warnings to Mr. Moskovitz, who's the main attorney in this case. We're going to have First Amendment protesters around your house 24/7, day and night. Holy moly. So then you can see some of these emails here. Defendant Armstrong is also harassed counsel via email, such as the one below. It's really small, but I will definitely zoom in and maximize and make it bigger when I get into post-production. But right now we're recording. It says right here, and it does say Ben Armstrong, so you can see that this email is clearly from Bitboy Crytpo. It says from Bitboy Crytpo, March 16 to Adam Moskovitz. Then it says, hey mother effer, guess you do know who I am, be all. I'm not going to say the full word because you guys know how YouTube is. You are such an unbelievably dumb mother effer that you are leading a lawsuit against me when I never promoted FTX. Expect a countersuit, B-word. Hey, Steven, you didn't tell me that your boy here is suing me. He's a toxic ambulance chasing cancer. Thank you, Ben Armstrong. Okay. One thing I do want to say is I understand why Bitboy is upset, because CoffeeZilla already basically came out and cleared him and basically said like, hey, I looked into Bitboy. He didn't promote FTX. So I don't know why he's in this lawsuit, but he didn't promote FTX. Now, there are some people online in the public, just regular people that I've seen on Twitter, that are saying that Bitboy talked about their token, which is called FTT, and that's why they believe that this lawsuit is being filed against Bitboy too. Very interesting stuff. The only thing that I will say, I don't have a dog in the race against Bitboy. I have made a video, like 1 or 2 videos about him, but I just had a problem with him trying to sue the A-Tozy guy on YouTube. I thought that was ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of him, don't get me wrong. But the bottom line is, I just want to say this, Bitboy. If you ever watch this video, you're making a fool of yourself and you're handling this very unprofessionally and in a very bad way. And if I was one of your followers on YouTube, I would unsubscribe immediately. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you have a fan base of people who love it when you do this. I don't know. But I just think that you're really carrying yourself like an a-hole. And I just want to say, man, you're a YouTuber, okay? I don't care how much money you have. I know you think you're Mr. Big Tough Guy because you went after Sam Bankman-Fried. You got this tough guy thing going on. Whatever, dude. At the end of the day, all you are is a guy who turns on a camera. That's all you are. That's all you do. You turn on a camera and you talk about crypto. That's it. That's all you are. These guys work for a prestigious law firm. Go do your research. This law firm is no joke. These lawyers are no joke. I think it will be in your best interest to not do things like this. Sending emails and making calls, as they're alleging here, and making tweets. I think it would be best for you to be more professional and say, you know what? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to respectfully countersue or take legal, whatever you're going to do. But what they're saying here is not a good look for you, and you're making yourself look bad and the grifters look good, which is crazy because CoffeeZilla already cleared you. CoffeeZilla already came out. That's the ultimate clarification you need. The fact that CoffeeZilla came out and defended you and said he didn't do it, that's all you need. Now you're making yourself look like a fool. You're making yourself look worse than the people who actually promoted FTX, besides me, Kevin, because they're smart enough to shut their dang mouths. And here you are, allegedly, making calls and sending emails and making tweets. Just shut up. What is wrong with you? Let's continue reading. Defendant Armstrong posted numerous aggressive and threatening tweets, specifically targeting counsel. Says right here on March 16th, 2023 at 9:17 p.m., he warned there is only one person who better be careful, and it's Adam Moskowitz. I already told him privately. Then it says Defendant Armstrong has posted a YouTube video directed at plaintiffs and Plaintiffs Counsel where he warns them that he is coming at them with full force. He is encouraging others to join the attacks, such as in a recent post he made where he requested that his followers attack Plaintiffs Counsel. Interesting. It says see Exhibit C. Okay, we're going to skip this. All of this is interesting. Oh, here's an interesting part. Says here the defendants in this case, including Mr. Armstrong, have not been served yet as the action was filed just last week. The undersigned certified that they are in the process of serving defendants, and a copy of the foregoing was sent to Mr. Armstrong at his email address. So they haven't even been served yet. Interesting. Okay. We're going to go ahead, guys. Let's go back to here, and we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to take a look at some of these exhibits because they're very interesting. So let's open a new link. This is Exhibit A. Says here, I can't say her last name. I, Lorenza O, hereby declare as follows. I have personal knowledge of the facts stated herein, and if called upon as a witness, I would and could testify competently to the matters set forth herein. I am a citizen. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. I am a paralegal at there you go. So we already know what's going on. Clearly, he called, emailed the office, whatever, and she's the paralegal at the law firm. So here we go. I'm a paralegal at the Moskowitz law firm. This is the law firm that is suing all the YouTubers. I am also primarily responsible for handling all phone calls received to the firm's main line. On March 17, 2023 at 1:04 p.m., I responded to a call to our firm's phone from an anonymous number. The individual on the line had a male voice and asked for Adam Moskowitz and began ranting about the First Amendment rights. He became vulgar, so I ended the call. I immediately after I disconnected the call, I received numerous additional back-to-back calls from anonymous number between 1:04 p.m. and 1:43 p.m. and a total of 21 calls we received. Holy cow. During this time, I also received 3 voicemails on the firm's phone system, which automatically transcribes the messages. Crazy stuff. Okay, so that's Exhibit A. We are going to go ahead and look at Exhibit B, and we're going to take a look further at what they're saying here. This is crazy. Bitboy, you got to chill. If this is true, of course, which it seems like it is. Okay, we already read that email. Okay, so yeah, we just see some emails. We already read that email, so there's not much to see there. We're going to look at Exhibit C. Exhibit C is probably a much longer document, I would assume. Yep. Okay, here we go. So now they're showing the tweets of Bitboy. It says here, samples of Ben Armstrong's public tweets. Hi, my name is Adam Moskowitz. I'm an ambulance chasing douchebag who can't even do my own due diligence on crypto lawsuits. I have zero integrity and a super small P. You guys can see that. Which I actually tried to sue my own mother for, but just like all my other cases, I lost that one too. So you just see all these crazy tweets that he's making. Then he says here, countersuit incoming. More tweets. Yeah, he's just making a bunch of tweets. Then he's posting memes. Man, Bitboy is really going at these people. This is crazy. Okay, so that's Exhibit C. So they're just kind of showing proof of like everything that's going on. Let me go ahead and look at something else. We already looked at this, right? Text of the proposed order. Let's look at that. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so yeah, this is just them asking the matter having come. Okay, let me go to this, guys, because if you look at the docket right here, you can actually see that they actually like granted it from what I can see. So I'm going to go to the actual document right here. So it says here. So this is the motion that the lawyers filed, that basically Adam Moskowitz filed because he said that Bitboy is harassing the counsel of the plaintiff, which, you know, the lawyers. So it says here, this cause came before the court on plaintiff's request for a status conference to bring awareness of defendant Armstrong's harassment towards plaintiff's counsel. Then it says here, being fully advised, it is ordered and adjudged that the motion is granted. There you go. So they've granted the motion that I guess from what I can see here, Bitboy is going to have to appear before a judge with them as they go through, I guess, safety measures to just try to figure out how they could get him to stop. And then it says here, done and ordered in Miami, Florida. Motion is granted pursuant to 28 U.S.C. blah, blah, blah. Federal rules, civil procedure, all this legal stuff. This matter is referred to United States Magistrate Judge Melissa Damian to take all necessary and proper action as required by law. So yeah, this is really all I got here. But yeah, this stuff is getting spicy. So they filed a motion against Bitboy. I'll go to the original document. It was what called a status order, status conference. Yeah. So the plaintiffs requested a status conference where basically they want to meet with the judge to talk about what the heck is going on with Bitboy and the fact that they're claiming that he is harassing the counsel of the plaintiffs, which, like I said, Bitboy, you're just making a fool of yourself, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, chill out, bro. Like, I get you're mad, but just chill out. Like, okay, well, that's the only update, guys. That's what we got going on the docket. Definitely make sure you follow along. Subscribe to the channel. Definitely hit that subscribe button. I will be giving you guys all the important updates. There's going to be a lot of different motions and updates in this court case. I'm not just going to make a video every day on nothing. You know, there has to be something important. So if I see something that I think is important that you guys would like to know about like this, I'll go ahead and make a video on it. So yeah, that's really all I got. Crazy stuff. Bitboy, chill the F out, take a chill pill, drink some water. I don't know, whatever you need to do to calm down. These lawyers are the real deal. You're just the guy with the camera who makes videos on YouTube, and you're just lucky that YouTube happened to be one of those platforms that can make you a lot of money. But at the end of the day, you're just like me. We're just guys with cameras. We're not anything special. These are prestigious lawyers. Stop messing with them. All right, guys, that's it. That's my video for today. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.